smoke screen. Hey guys, what's going on? I hope you are having a fantastic weekend so far. I was super excited to get this video out to you guys. I've been planning this, I've been keeping this a secret for a very long time. Unfortunately, I needed resources to be able to do this. I have thoroughly planned this video out for a very long time. And so what we are going to do today is we are actually going to use thermite to melt a pair of handcuffs, a stun gun, and a flashlight. So here are the supplies that we are going to be using today. We have iron oxide here, which is just a fancy word for rust, aluminum powder, we have our torch, magnesium strips, I have another torch over here just in case, a measuring cup so I can measure out the ratios, and for safety I included a fire extinguisher and also a set of fire retardant gloves. And here are the three objects we are going to be melting today. All right, here we are mixing our iron oxide, which again, this is just rust. We're gonna put it in this bag, and it's a 3-to-1 ratio with aluminum. And here's our bag of aluminum over here. And we're gonna use one of these to sprinkle in there. You guys can see the mixture. And we're gonna shake that up.
Looks like you're good at that.
That's some practice. All right, so the first thing we are going to do, and the thing I am most excited about, is going to be our handcuffs. This is gonna be the first thing that we melt today. As you guys can tell, my buddy Jeff that's holding the camera said that these were very cheaply made pair of bedroom handcuffs, which I have to agree with, because I'm pretty sure just about anybody could probably break this chain. But either way, they are metal, and that's what we're gonna use today. We've got our pots over here. We already tried one experiment and it worked perfectly. We actually melted the handcuff keys and they just turned to like liquid metal with no problem. So hopefully we'll get the same result with these. I was gonna buy a stand for this, but I was trying to keep this as low budget as I could. So what I'm gonna do is you can see there's a hole inside of this clay pot, and I'm actually gonna put that on the thick part of the handcuffs, and we're gonna see if it melts all the way through. So before we do this, what do you think is gonna happen?
I'm hoping it melts the handcuffs.
You think it'll go all the way through them?
I don't think it'll go all the way through them.
No?
No, I think it'll melt some of it though.
For the fuses, we're using magnesium strips, and what we're doing, my buddy Jeff actually came up with the idea to tie these off so you have two ways that it's gonna burn down, just to try to create more of an efficient and clean burn. So I'm gonna put that down in the powder.
I don't know, man. I see some orange underneath the first handcuff.
Oh, it just created a huge like ingot inside the pot. Ooh.
That's pretty cool.
So it did not melt through the handcuffs. Now we know.
That's still pretty crazy though.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys can see this. We actually burned a hole in the asphalt. Like there's a crater inside of this asphalt that we just pulled out with this hot iron.
It smells like fresh asphalt.
Well, there's the asphalt. I'm really surprised, dude, honestly. I thought that it was gonna melt like straight through that.
I bet if it was dripping on it, it may have. I don't know why that would make a difference. I just feel like it would.
That was a good hit. Oh shit. what it sounds like in my bathroom after Taco Bell. So that is our final product. It's kind of cool though. Still warm. All right, so this is the cheap little taser we're gonna be using, or stun gun. It's a Viper Tech. It scared all the birds out of the tree. Actually, you know what? Just for theatrical effect, I think we should leave the flashlight on.
I thought you were gonna say you wanted to drive stun me.
I mean, we can do that too.
No, I'm good. Been there. Guys,
I know this is very different from most of the videos that I do, but like I said, I kind of wanted to change it up on the channel a little bit and do something a little bit different than the educational case law series I was doing. So I figured fire would be the best way to change things up.
The light's still on.
The light's still on. Look at that. Viper Tech might have some new customers. I can see them using this in one of their ads.
Yeah, yeah.
Even Thermite won't stop our taser, our stun gun.
Just shameless plug, whatever.
Oh, there it goes. Lights out. And here's our final product for number 2. It annihilated that.
I was surprised how long the light stayed on though.
Yeah. You hear that, Viper Tech? This thing will withstand thermite for a good 30, how long? About 30 seconds?
15, 20 seconds.
Yeah, for a while. That was pretty good. All right, making the last batch here. And there's one more thing we are going to burn, and it is the flashlight. My buddy Jeff had a good idea, and since we don't have anything to put this on as far as the stand goes, we're just gonna stick the flashlight inside of it and see kind of how it burns. What do you think is gonna happen?
To be honest, I've been surprised this far. I have no idea.
Really? I think they'll fuse together.
Yeah.
I never thought I would have so much fun with rust.
Just thought about something.
What's that?
How we going? When we light this, it's gonna be from one side.
Yeah, but the reaction should go across. Hopefully. Yeah. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
This is quality craftsmanship at its best. This is Jeff's sailor's knot.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. This is the last one. We are going to see what happens with this flashlight when we ignite this entire pot of thermite. So this is our final product. Obviously it's still on fire, so we are going to wait for a minute until it goes out.
Hey, what's the...
It's like one of those really annoying birthday candles that you can't blow out.
What's the definition of insane? You're doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result?
That'd be an awesome way to get away. If somebody was chasing you, just smoke. Well.
Bring it down.
Ooh, shit. It's still very hot. Look at that. That is cool.
It's actually a pretty cool color.
Yeah. Change the button from green to this. I don't know, I'm colorblind.
Key.
There. Dude, it really didn't do much damage. Like, there's some discoloration. Yeah, they don't work, but I was expecting these to like totally melt completely apart. The teeth are all jacked up now. But for the most part, they held up pretty well for little cheap handcuffs.
The bedroom cuffs.
Now, I'm sure somebody in the comments is going to correct me, or there's a better way to do this. Guys, this is my first time ever using thermite. I have no idea what I'm doing, so I'm kind of flying by the seam of my pants, and just kind of experimenting. So this was my first time ever doing it. I don't have a stand to put the pots on, so kind of had to work with what I got.
Had an interesting smell to it.
It smells like pond scum.
Yeah.
Like burning pond scum.
Should have got those tongs.
Yeah.
If you fall in.
Oh, that's cool. Still very hot. Interesting.
Is that the whole top?
Yeah. So it pretty much stayed together. So the top somewhat stayed intact. I mean, it's melted as hell, but that's kind of cool. I can't tell if the glass melted or not. If the glass melted, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, that is it for today. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, Jeff, for being such an amazing cameraman. I really appreciate you guys joining me for this episode. Like I said, I have been looking forward to doing this since about November. It was around Thanksgiving when I came up with this idea originally. So, Jeff, thank you very much for helping me, buddy. I appreciate you being out here. If you guys have any questions, comments, or ideas, let me know in the comment section below, and I will try to address them accordingly. Thank you once again for joining me, and I will see you guys very, very soon.